The world heats to test you, not to welcome you. Every glance measures ground. Every word is risk. Even the wrong breath betrays. Anger does not scream. It marks. Haste does not speed. It exposes. Whoever moves too much gives in. Coldness is not emptiness. It is dominion. It is fire beneath the skin, contained. Who hides emotion rules. And who rules needs no announcement. They taught you that speaking brings closeness, that exposure creates trust, that opening your chest is courage. They lied. Vulnerability is virtue only, when the other holds no power over you. On the battlefield, it is a sentence. Everything revealed ceases to be yours. A shared weakness is a weapon passed to another hand. Every confession opens a door. Every secret surrendered gives away the key. You believe speaking relieves, but the listener weighs each word, measures your frame, finds where you bend, and stores it for the chosen day. Society did not train you to be strong. It trained you to be predictable, to smile when you do not want, to justify yourself before accusation, to apologize for existing. They praise transparency, but transparency is glass. It shows all within, and shatters at first impact. Control is not born of revealing, but of denying access. The less they know of what you feel, the more unbreakable you become. Coldness is not absence of emotion. It is the shield against the plunder of your soul. Who guards silence is never hostage. The body is a constant trader. Before you speak, it has already told your story. Tension in shoulders betrays vigilance. The tilt of the head betrays submission. The haste of gestures betrays fear. The body does not lie, but it can be trained. To master gesture is to master narrative. Strategic stillness is power. Muscle silence speaks louder than 1,000 phrases. Who masters the body can disarm an enemy without lifting a finger. A single step forward can seize psychological ground. Averted eyes at the right instant can seal negotiation. In chaos, the one who remains firm becomes the unseen axis of power. The voice is not sound. It is blade. It is invisible presence cutting without touch. Tone, pause, cadence. These are the true strikes. Speaking low forces the other to lean. Speaking slow forces the other to wait. Who sets the rhythm of speech? Sets the rhythm of the opponent's mind. The commanding voice never competes. It seeks not to be louder. It seeks to be inescapable. The silence before the word is the heaviest weapon. It builds tension, drains the other in guessing what will come. When the phrase finally falls, the impact was already prepared. Breath is inner territory. Who controls their air, controls their world. Air shapes hormones. Calm clears the mind, while the enemy chokes on anxiety. Breath is an invisible sword, unseen yet deciding who endures. Slow breathing manipulates time. It slows the space. All thought was fast. When your breath betrays no haste, you are immune to foreign urgency. The longest war always favors the one who waits and only breathes well. Who has understood that time is no enemy but ally. The enemy's instinct is simple, to provoke reflection. If he strikes and you return, he still owns the game. The broken mirror is strategy. Do not return the expected image. Who shouts wants shouting. Who humiliates wants reaction. When you do not deliver, the other drowns in their own echo. Silence is not absence. It is subtle violence. It dismantles the adversary, forcing them to fight emptiness. To master another's rage is not to reply. It is to let it consume its owner until they beg for a reflection that never comes. The closed mind is an unseen wall. Who does not reveal becomes unfathomable. To be indecipherable is to breed fear. Not knowing your thoughts makes the enemy imagine the worst, and all imagination is excess. The invisible vault does not only guard emotion, it multiplies rumor. The absence of signal creates 1,000 interpretations, and each false reading is one strike spared. The enigma controls the board. Fear is not born from what is shown, but from what is never understood. Time is venom or cure, depending on who holds the cup. Haste creates errors, errors create cracks, and time needs only one crack to bring down castles entire. Waiting is not passivity, it is unseen pressure. While the other drains in action, you conserve energy. In the long game wins the one who knows patience is no idle wait. It is invisible preparation for the inevitable hour. The frontal strike is noise. All expect it, all defend against it. True strength lies in the unseen, in the detail unnoticed, in the blind spot unguarded. While they watch the armed hand, you strike from shadow. While they guard the obvious, you plant the inevitable. The unseen target need not fall today. It only needs to be marked. Sooner or later, every castle has a breach. Rigidity breaks, fluidity shapes. Water does not fight for space, it fills. It need not win now, it always wins, for it never stops. Stone resists until it shatters. Water yields until it rules. Who hardens too much, writes their own sentence. Who bends without losing essence, enters all places, untouched. The battlefield always ends empty. Not the loudest wins, not the cruelest wins. The one who remains whole does. Most fall by their own weight, some by rage, others by haste, others by the urge to prove. The last chamber belongs to the cold. It is cold that gathers the wreckage. It is cold that rebuilds when all else has collapsed. This is not a game of applause. It is a game of survival. There is no choir for the ones who endure. There is silence, and within that silence lies victory. Who bears the weight of waiting, wins without running. Who carries ice in the chest, walks steady, while others burn inside. Coldness makes no announcement. It is constant presence. Calm takes no farewell. It vanishes, and in its absence, the world learns who is in command. The pulse of marble does not quicken. It dictates, not because it must prove strength, but because it already is strong.